so I feel like I've been gone for a very long time, but that's just because I posted about a week ago now with my Pygmy Puff cosplay tutorial, which had a good response. I'm glad you guys liked it, and it even got featured on the Wizarding Wild YouTube channel, which was really cool. So if you haven't already seen that channel, go check it out because it's pretty cool. They've got loads of different sort of fan videos and things like that, all in the lead up to Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which is obviously coming soon and is very exciting. Now, I've been absolutely terrible at posting on Instagram. It's been about a week and I'm so deeply sorry. It's just life has been crazy. I've got all my assessments at uni coming up in the next couple of weeks and I'm very stressed. Also, I just had a particularly busy weekend. It was fireworks night. Friday night, a couple of us went to a block party, and then Saturday was very busy. We had lots of stuff to do, and then we went to a fireworks night display here, which was so cool. I've been vlogging bits and pieces of uni so far, but never done like a proper vlog. So I think, like, you know, give it a month or so, and if I have enough material, I'll just shove a bunch of it together and be like, here's uni so far. So I'll try and do a bit more of that for you guys. But yeah, and then Sunday was just super busy. Went out for lunch, and then was just busy all evening. So it's just been kind of manic, and trying to keep on top of things is getting very stressful. I'm still super happy here and everything, but it is a lot of work, and I kind of just wish I could just do the uni thing where we're living together with really awesome people and doing fun sociable things and not having to work. But you know, you come to uni to get a degree, so don't forget about that part. I guess I don't really have that much I wanted to talk about in this video. Obviously Fantastic Beasts comes out in literally, well under 2 weeks now, almost a week, and I'll be vlogging me going to the midnight release of that. And I'm probably going to go see it a couple more times because the cinema here is crazy cheap, although I'm going to go see it in IMAX as well just because the experience. Gutted that I can't go to the premiere. Becca's considering going by herself and I'm just gutted that I can't go, but it's just one of those things. I just really can't afford to miss any uni at the moment, and I've decided that I have to try and be responsible when it comes to my degree because I'm paying a lot of money to be here and getting in a lot of debt, so I'm trying to be responsible about it and live up to the new adult lifestyle I'm living. It's been I'm in a weird place. I'm just very stressed and tired. Oh, here's the other thing I wanted to talk about. Nanowrimo. I'm doing Nanowrimo. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you probably wouldn't know. I think I might have Snapchatted about it once. I'm only about 7,500 words in and I should be hitting about 10,000 today. I got let out of class early because my Crohn's started playing up, and for the first time, I did cry a little bit in bodycon one time, but no one saw me. And for the first time since being at uni, I cried in front of my teacher and one other person, and she was like, just go home. So I'm home, and my Crohn's is being alright, but I do need to have a nap because I ran out of spoons today. If you're not familiar with the spoon sort of, it's not really a theory, the spoon sort of analogy, look it up. It's very handy for sort of people with chronic illnesses. And today, well, in fact, for the last however many days, I've been borrowing many spoons and not recuperating them. I haven't been sleeping very much at all. I'm getting about between 2 and 4 hours every night, dying when I wake up in the morning and pushing myself to go to all my classes and do everything, so I just can't miss anything. You just can't miss stuff at uni, you really can't. Especially on my course, and so I'm exhausted. I'm actually really struggling to keep my eyes open right now, so that's probably the main reason I cried in class. But yeah, I got sent home, so that's why I'm here now and I have time to make a video because I've got a lot of stuff to do. I'm really stretching myself very thin at the moment because NaNoWrimo's come at a poor time, but I found a story that I really like writing and that I feel very invested in, and so that's why I want to stick with it, and I want to prove to myself that I can do all of that while still studying theatre, because coming to uni for me and choosing to study theatre rather than go with something academic, which is something I've always been stronger at, it was a really massive decision. You know, I could be at uni doing classics or ancient history right now, but I chose to do theatre instead, and I wanted to sort of prove to myself that I could do both. And by doing my writing, and NaNoWrimo is literally just creative writing, but for me at least, and sort of in my brain, it feels a bit more like I'm keeping that side of myself active, because if I just stick with this theatre side of me, that's not the entire picture at all, and I just don't want to lose any of, because everyone here is so focused on their career path, and I just don't want to lose any part of myself that I really feel very attached to. and I love my creative writing. So yes, I'm really pumped about that. If anyone wants to be NaNoWrimo buddies, just send me a request. I think my name on there is Laura's Always Pottering, so the same as here. Send me buddy requests and I will accept, and we can be friends and help each other and spur each other on, because NaNoWrimo is such a big creative process. You're writing so much in such a short space of time, and you can need that extra push. I know I haven't written for the last, I didn't write Sunday, and I didn't write Sunday at all. So and I wrote some on Saturday but not much, so I'm behind massively, I feel, and so I need to catch up. So I really want to nap now, so I might, why do I sound like I'm about to cry? I'm literally just exhausted. I'm going to set my alarm, have a nap, and then maybe set aside an hour for writing before I have to go for dinner. One of my flatmates' birthdays today, and so we're celebrating, and yes, I'm excited. I'm loving it. I've had a really amazing weekend. I'm just so exhausted, I can't even describe it. This is why my eyes are watering. I promise I'm not crying. It's literally just exhaustion seeping out of me. I look a bit ill and haggard. I'm fine. But yeah, no, it's just, I'm dead off my feet, and I wanted to film this because I like making tea videos, and this isn't the standard making tea video. I'm not going to spout some sort of really weird philosophical shit at you all. This is just sort of an update about life and how I'm doing. Not that like I feel like you guys really want updates on my life. I don't think you guys are that invested, but it's just nice to let you guys know what's going on, because I haven't been posting as frequently as usual, and I just wanted to explain why, because you guys deserve to have some solid content thrown at you, and I'm just not delivering at the moment, and I am really trying to fix it. I'm going to try and plan to do like a proper Harry Potter video tomorrow morning when I have some time. Be like a taking Harry Potter BuzzFeed quizzes or something like that, something to get us back into the sort of the feel of things. While I'm here, in general style of making tea videos, I've just had a message pop up on my screen because I just posted in the group chat saying that I wasn't feeling well and got sent home from my lessons this evening. They've just said, Laura, you liability. That's me, I'm such a liability. I can't even speak anymore. In true fashion of making tea videos, I lied when I said I wasn't going to spout some stuff at you, because I think I am. Feeling things is so weird. Like, I don't know if I'm alone here. Like, this is me sort of reaching out to you guys like, is this weird? Is this normal? I just don't know how I feel about anything. Like, I know I'm pretty happy right now. You know, happiness is a very obvious feeling most of the time. For some people, can't generalise. My light keeps going weird. By the way, looks like I've got loads and loads of red marks all over my nose. It's because I've anxiously, in my sleep, scratched holes in my nose. So it's not spots, it's just scratched up holes, which is lovely, but it makes me look like I have a problem, so... I realise I've now got like 9 minutes of footage and I haven't really said much. Feeling things. I'm feeling very confused at the moment. Like, I know I'm happy, like I know I'm like in a right place, but I'm still getting bursts of anxiety and everything. Like, by all means, don't let me lead you to believe that university will fix. I just spilt my tea all over me, that really hurts. Don't let me lead you to believe that university fixes everything or will fix your mental health, because by all means it could have made it a ton worse. I was very lucky in that I'm living with the most amazing people, literally some of the best people I've ever met in my life, and they're awesome, and they're making my time here incredibly happy. But sort of the independent side of it and everything, while I am in such a good place mentally and being really happy, my anxiety is still absolutely through the roof at times, you know. I'm still getting the panic attacks and everything. I'm not fixed, but this is kind of going off the point of feelings, and I don't really know where I was going with that point, other than the fact that I find them hard to understand. I don't, like, 1 minute I'm like, I think I feel this, and the next minute I'm like, hold on a second, are you sure? Like, I just don't know. I'm in a very confused place at the moment, which is why this doesn't make a lot of sense. But do you guys get that sometimes, where you just don't know? You could be feeling one thing 1 minute and be like, hold on a second, was that right? I just want to know I'm not crazy, because that's reassuring if you guys are like, yeah, don't worry, Laura, I get that too. I mean, I'm sure probably people do, like, I can't be alone in this, but I just like to shout that out there, in case you were maybe feeling like, oh, I feel like I should understand how I feel about things all the time, or know how to act in all these situations. Don't worry, I don't know how to act in situations. I mess up all the time. I never know how I'm supposed to act, or how I'm supposed to feel or think. I just roll with it, and sometimes it just goes tits up, but sometimes it's fine. It's possible to be very, very happy but still have shit going on, because I'm very, very happy and I've still got shit going on. And I think it's very important, because I've been very, very, I've said the word very a lot of times. I should be expanding my vocabulary. In all of my videos recently, I have been very happy and smiling and enthusiastic and positive, and that's important that I show you guys how I'm feeling. But I don't want anyone to get under the impression that that's how you should feel all the time, or how you should act all the time, because I know how, like, you know, I'm guilty of it. I will sit and watch YouTubers or scroll through people's Instagrams all the time and be like, their life is amazing, look how happy they are so with it, like, it just, everything looks so good, like, why can't that be me? And I'm not saying by any means that anyone would ever look at my life, my little mess of a thing, and be like, I want to do that. But I get people messaging me saying, oh, you do all these cool things, like, it's awesome, and you know, you must be so happy and all this stuff. I am, and I'm incredibly lucky. Like, I do, as much as I'm like, oh, this whole thing's a mess, I really like my life, and I feel incredibly lucky and privileged to be able to do the things I do and have the experiences that I have. So don't get me wrong at all, but I don't want people to look at that and be like, that's so much better than mine, I just want to do that, because I still have, you know, despite everything being good at the moment, I'm still, yeah, like I said, I'm still having panic attacks. I still can't do a lot of things that most people might consider normal, because I'm struggling with certain things. I have to eat in a canteen every day, 2 meals a day. While it's got so much better, Jesus, that's a really, really hard thing for me to do, and most people would be like, it's a canteen, calm down, like, why would you be stressed about that? But that, like, you know, I'm still, I have to leave a certain amount of food on my plate because everyone will be looking at me, and I know they're not. I literally eat with my flatmates, and they're, you know, no one would ever think anything, and I know that rationally, but I'm still really struggling with things like that, and they were going to take some time to really get fixed. And I don't mind as much. I'm not feeling the pressure and that this needs to be fixed right away. Like, you know, I'm still struggling with those types of things, and I will still get in a massive panic the night before certain lessons, just for no reason, or just going out and doing things by myself or whatever. You know, it happens, and I don't want anyone to think that you should just be happy and totally fine and everything all the time, because you just don't need to be. I've repeated myself a lot in this video. I'm going to have a heck of a job editing this, but I just wanted to do an update and to just let you guys know how everything's going, and yeah, just talk a little bit about sort of not really knowing how you feel, and also the fact that everything can be good, but you don't have to be good, if that makes sense. And just, you know, everyone has stuff, so never romanticize someone's life, because you just never know what happens behind closed doors. Like, the amount of times I've started to film a video and then just stood there crying and be like, I really wish I could just post this and say, this is how I am. If only you guys could have seen that. I've literally spilt tea entirely down my body and on my arm and on my floor. Luckily it's kind of lukewarm now, but that is how this is going. I just trod in it. Yeah, the amount of times I've just wanted to be like, this is how I'm feeling right now, and this is okay that I feel this way, but I look a mess and I'm crying, and that's normal, because that happens. We all have a cry. Like, since I've been here, I've had a massive complex being like to everyone, oh, I don't cry, because I felt like coming here I wanted to start again, and at college I cried all the time, everywhere. Everyone saw me cry within like the first week, and for some reason people see that as a weakness, and it was drilled into me for such a long time by certain people that, like, crying is a massive weakness and you should just never show that to anyone. You do it in private, but you never show it to any other people. And so that's the mentality that I came here with. And so every time people would be like, oh yeah, or get upset, I would be like, oh no, I don't cry. But like even at the start of this video I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I cried for the first time today in drama. And that's because I was ill. I was having really bad Crohn's pain. Like, it's okay to cry, like, it's totally normal and fine. But like, yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with this. This wasn't supposed to be like a negative video, so I hope you guys don't see it in that way, but it was just sort of a making tea-ish style thing while I look like a mess with my scratched up nose. anxiety. It's great fun, isn't it? Especially when you're sleeping and you literally have no control over it. Anyway, I don't want to let the fact that I'm not posting as regularly, despite how much I try, get in the way of being this open with you guys and me feeling like I could talk about this in this sort of space, because I do feel very safe talking about this, although I'm putting this out to YouTube and sharing this with, like, in effect the world. Like, I know the world did not watch my video, but I'm just saying, like, I want to be able to keep this relationship I have with audience and myself very open still. I don't want to become introverted about that side of things, and when things aren't good, just because I feel like I've put up a pretense about being very, very good, because it's not pretense. I'm great right now, but that stuff is still happening. So for me, great is being like, yeah, I'm happy a lot of the time and I'm actually feeling emotions rather than being like on one level, but I'm still freaking out and I'm still crying and I'm still stress scratching. Obviously don't aim for those things in life, you really would rather not have them, but if they're there and everything else is alright, then, like, it's fine, just don't worry. And as always, just another reminder that my DMs are always open. Just drop me them if you're feeling like, Laura, help. I don't know how much I'll be able to help, but I can sure have a chat with you and see what happens. Let's go from there. And if you have any questions about Fantastic Beasts, or send me your cosplays, or tell me your plans, like, literally just have a chat. If you just want to say hi, I'll be like, hey, how's it going? Just don't stop speaking when I make these videos. This is what, bordering like almost 20 minutes, and I'm just yabbering away. Haven't done this in a while, so I've got a lot to get out of my system. Anyway, I should probably go now. I'll probably think of a ton of other things that were way more important and relevant and interesting to say once I've finished this video and started editing. But for now, that is everything. I'm trying to think of a new outro because I don't know what I'm doing anymore, but I'm just gonna peace out and see you guys next time.